Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Well, they did some updates and some erratas, and some cards got banned, and alongside those bans, some rules got changed, which means our Grand Plaza combo doesn't really work as well as it used to. But don't worry, I've cooked up an even worse, well, better, but more degenerate combo. I think you're going to love it. Let's jump into the deck tech. I'll show you how it works, and the shell for it is actually going to be Lillia. So, Bashful Bloom, if you haven't seen this one, it's 4 and tap. Play a ready sprite token. This is going to be very useful. With the changes to the Grand Plaza, conditional triggers now only go on the stack if the following qualifier is active at the point of the trigger. So we need to have 7 units before this hold trigger actually happens. In order to do that, we're going to be using temporary, because temporary happens prior to scoring. So it actually gives us a window to react. It gives us something to react to. We're going to be going with Lillia Faefon. This card is crazy good, guys. Let me show you the combo. There's a couple things here. We're going 6 and 6, Battlefields, Grand Plaza, Duskro's Lab, Black Flame Altar. I'll talk about those later. But keep in mind, our chosen champion is Blue Lillia. This card plus Smoke and Mirrors is a wild combination. These guys work so well together, it's actually insane. And it's one of our most powerful, like, turn 2, you're going on the play. Basically, you drop Lillia, then move into a battlefield, hide this. You can create a sprite at your base, and then you can swap places with the sprite. So you not only protect Lillia, but then you create another sprite at the battlefield. So you draw a card, protect your champion, and now they were swinging into 3. Now they're swinging into 6. So it's huge combo, very, very good. But what's the win game combo? Well, it's going to be Keeper of Masks and Flurry of Feathers. So Keeper of Masks, when it can be hidden. When it's played, you make 2 reflections. So this is essentially 3 units. And then we all know Flurry of Feathers is 4 units. So these 2 by themselves have 7. That's 7 units. But thankfully, we're in a deck where we can just create units at will for 4 mana. We can get a sprite token, which will then give us the necessary temporary trigger to actually have the window to react to it with the hidden card and the reaction speed, Flurry of Feathers, to give us the 7 units for the win, which is great. Game 1, super cheesy. What about the rest of the match? What about match 2, match 3? Well, we're using these beginning phase, you can kill a unit to draw. Very, very good with temporary units in Black Flame Altar, giving temporary units shield. Also very, very strong. We can make use of these. Our opponents typically won't be. We've got Counter Magic with her signature spell, Lilting Lullaby. This hits any spell, which is great. We also got a couple Defies. We do run Flurry of Feathers if it's relevant, but most of the time, game 2 and 3, I just sideboard out Keeper of Masks and sideboard out Flurry of Feathers. Unless you are feeling very degenerate, in which case I do have 2 Gutter Place in the sideboard. Honestly, guys, I'm still working on how to make this card work very well. If you really want to know, it's very clunky and kind of like signaled super, super hard. So still working on that one. But the Sprite Queen in the sides, the Rocket Barrages, the Emperor's Divide. We have move triggers with Stellacorn Herder and Lillia. So shifting them around with Smoke and Mirrors, shifting them around with Emperor's Divide. Really lots of synergy with that movement, so that's very good. We play a Conquer Punch strategy, so we're playing ready sprite tokens, which means we can take advantage of seals, re-equipping brutalizers to sprite tokens, makes our sprite tokens 6/6s as opposed to 3/3s. We've got Dark Ice, which will give them +3. Again, really good at just slamming big. I mean, you could have a Brutalizer and a Dark Ice, and you're swinging with a 9 Might Hasted unit every turn. That is a powerful, consistent source of Conquer. And then we got the usual set. I play a lot of hidden cards because I like to keep them guessing. Could be a couple Consult the Past, could be a Wages of Pain, could be Keeper of Masks, could be Smoker Mirrors. There's lots of things that they have to play around, so they'd never know what they're going to be walking into. Also, Petal Pixie is a decent 2-drop. I honestly don't really even use this much, so there might be a later version of the deck where I take this out. just because I'm really looking to play Lillia, and maybe it's just like a GA angel or a Guardian Angel angle instead. But I'll keep you updated on that. And then obviously to clear off the boards, we've got unchecked power, very, very good in this deck because we can put our Lilias forward, pull them backwards, get a couple sprite tokens on the board just generally or passively. We can unchecked power, clear the board, then make a ready sprite token with our legend, get some sneaky conquers that way. Also running 2 singularities, great for hitting the backline and everything like that. Sideboard again, bringing in sprite queens is very nice. You basically have two sprite tokens every turn once you start dropping these down, which is really good. And that's the deck. It looks kind of strange, but you got to get in and try it. Like, it works surprising well and has like a great amount of synergy. So I've played a lot of games on it. Like I said, there's some changes that I might end up making, but try it out on any of the sims. Let me know what you think. Would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this and you want to see more interesting decks or kind of cool ideas or even want to watch some gameplay, let me know down in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy.